Fala, seres desse universo e de outros universos, sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo de Assassin's Creed VALHALLA. Mais um vídeo, mais um episódio romântico dessa vez. E vamos com tudo. E não se esqueça de se inscrever aqui embaixo, comentar no vídeo e dar aquele like. Bora pro vídeo.
Nice to see you.
Ranvi, our work is done in Oxenfordshire, but the cost has been high.
I feared as much when this letter arrived, from one called Fulke, addressed to you.
From Fulke? Gods, that witch!
It is there on the table.
Ela mandou uma carta. Você esteja com a bênção do alto gerado, Eivor. Só estou escrevendo para tranquilizar você e avisar que isso está em boas mãos e uma ótima companhia. Nossa, vou tratá-lo com todo o cuidado que ele merece. Um homem assim é útil para a ordem a qual pertenço. Olha, aí ó, ele é de muitas maneiras o suprassumo das nossas aspirações. Um deus em veste de carne de homem. Espero apenas que ele venha a compreender isso tão bem quanto eu, antes que o sofrimento o despedace. Nossa, véi.
Fulke is with the Order of the Ancients. The same order Kjotve followed. The order that Basim and Hytham have pledged to destroy.
Eivor, what has happened?
Sigurd has been taken hostage, captured by King Alfred, and given to a woman named Fulke. A very dangerous woman.
What does she want with him?
I will spare you Fulke's ramblings, but know this. Sigurd did his part to secure an alliance with a thane called Gidrich. Gidrich is an honest man, and will come when I call. Until that time, Basim will locate Fulke. Look for his message when it comes.
Nossa, cara, deu muito ruim, né? Muito ruim. Rabisco de ré. Está ficando bem difícil olhar para Eivor do outro lado da mesa de alianças e não me perguntar o que poderia ser de nós. Eu digo a mim mesma que isso é só a ausência do Sigurd, mas a mentira está mais curta e fraca de cada dia que passa. Nossa! Eita! Eita! As mesmas coisas. Ah, eu li aquela carta, tá? Vamos para o possível romance. Vamos ver qual que é.
Ranvi, take a break. Let us make for Grantebridgeshire and get you out of this musty room.
Do you mean now? Right now?
Follow me.
Vamos lá. Vamos lá.
We won't take the long ship today. This trip is for us. Just you and me. Is that a problem?
No. So long as I get some air and sun, I will be fine. I spend too much of my day in the longhouse.
We will need to cross the river at some point if we want to enter Grantebridgeshire. If you know a better way, I would love to hear it.
Is swimming not an option?
Swimming? I don't know. Are you joking?
A boat or a horse would always do, but I'm not opposed to the more traditional methods.
É porque não tá correndo. Será que é porque tá aqui, não dá pra correr? Acho que não vou conseguir passar por aqui. Muito montanha. Nossa, levar lá pra Crimid é mó longe. Cara, nossa, que bizarro, né? Ele tá tretado com o irmão.
It really is lovely here. I have not been this far east of the settlement. Isn't that awful?
You think safety awful?
To live one's life in so small a pen. Hear stories from you and the scouts without ever venturing further. Gods, do you smell that? The earth and the air. It is good to be out here. Eivor, there. What is that?
This is where the Summer Army retreated when Grantebridge was lost. They seem to have resettled the city in full now.
Right. I know this land so well by its map, but to see it in person brings it to stunning life. A Roman marvel. I will not soon forget this sight.
Opa. 2 anos depois a gente chegou.
And here we are. Welcome to Grantebridge. We should make our way to the Longhouse.
Oh, it's bigger than I imagined. Rustic, woody, beautiful. And everything seems quite new.
Under Soma's guidance, the Summer Army built this town up from a small village. They wanted a hub for trade near London, and a launching point for incursions into Wessex.
Well, it is impressive. Some interesting architectural ideas here too.
Well, is that Eivor I see? It's been quite a while since I've seen your face around here.
I know you, I think. One of Soma's loyal men. Magni, is it?
Yeah, good memory.
Good to see you again.
Ah, ele esperou a gente.
This is Randvi, a dear friend and a sturdy fighter.
Well met, Randy. Eivor seems to have a preference for befriending lovely women.
You know, I noticed the same thing.
I expected more people about Magni. Has something happened?
Soma rounded up some warriors and took them west. She's hoping to open a new trade route with oxen and wood there. Only now, in times of trouble, I have discovered I am not the surrogate leader I should hope to be.
What sort of trouble?
Oh, a pack of surly bandits have encamped nearby. To the east of the water's edge. They attack all merchants who travel here by river or road, and word is spreading quickly. It's keeping traders at bay.
That could cripple your town if it carries on too long.
It's crippled me already. The bastard stole my horse yesterday morning.
So what will
We
you...
can take care of them, Magni. And if we don't find your horse, we will steal you a new one.
Oh, that would ease my mind. I have nothing to offer you for this deed, but the bandits surely would. Take from them what you like.
Good. Consider the matter handled. Eivor, come. We have a camp to raid.
Ah, o cara.
The
Contratar
bandits
ele.
are camped on a river, he said, east of the water's edge.
You volunteered us for a fight, Randvi. Is that your idea of a pleasant ride through the country?
It must be. I surprised even myself.
Away from the table for a day and already you're lusting for blood.
A feeling you must know well, no? I have always wanted to experience the world as you do, and now I will. Unless you have a more interesting day planned for us.
We will help Magnian clear these bandits. But do not be rash when we fight them. The Raven clan needs your steady hand.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I shall follow your order to the letter.
If I did not know any better, I would say you're teasing me.
Oh, certainly not, Eivor wolf-kissed iron-fisted Drenger. I would never tease one with such commanding authority. There, the bandit camp.
All right, stay close, and do as I do.
Rude and look sternly at the horizon.
By all means.
Nossa, cara. Vai rolar, hein? Acho que vai rolar.
I thought you wanted to do this in secret.
You seemed hot for a battle, so here we go.
Nossa, ela tem granada de fumaça. Caralho. Ai, meus olhos.
Now to deliver Magni his horse.
Bora.
Feel stronger already.
Só um minutinho. Acho que esse aqui é só adrenalina, né? Aham. Ah, foi com o cavalo dele.
That was a thrill, Eivor. We are champions of Grantbridge. Do you know of any other towns that need liberating?
You don't think we have had enough drama for one day? We should return to the settlement.
Or we could have a drink to celebrate our victory.
At home. Tekla has all the mead and ale we could want.
Eivor, our outing has hardly begun. Find us an alehouse and let us make ourselves at home.
Let's return the horse. And if your thirst remains, we'll look around.
Tá muito rolando o clima, muito. Eivor. Ah.
Magni, we solved your bandit problem.
Did you? Well done! And did you find my sweet mare?
Your horse is outside, waiting for you.
Thank the gods she is safe. And thank you, Eivor. And your friend Randvi, wherever she is.
She is here somewhere.
Eivor, over here. Look at this.
Oh, someone is thirsty.
Are you determined to get drunk?
I am determined to get you drunk. Come on. Scared I will outpace you.
To be honest, a little.
Nossa, mano, eu sou horrível nesse jogo.
What are you playing at?
A drinking contest. You versus me. Wolf-kissed versus Table Maiden.
Randvi, we can do better than Table Maiden.
Mead Queen, then.
All right, let us drink.
Beautiful.
Putz. Meu Deus.
You have my...
Putz. Mas já era. Sabia.
Oh, any more and I'll drown.
Ha! I am the Mead Queen, slayer of wolves and barrels. I told you I would drink you under the table.
So, are you satisfied? My head is ringing like a bell.
More than satisfied. Now come, we'll ride this off and take in the air as we head home. After just one more stop.
Randvi.
It's a sunken tower near a waterfall, close to home. We can stop for a look, and then you are free of me. It's near the highest point of a hill, just south of the settlement. Easy to spot, I'm sure.
All right, one last stop then.
I know it might not show, Eivor, but I am terribly excited.
Oh, it shows.
Leaving already? Well, I do hope to see you again. Randy,
Bebas.
return any time.
I might have to, Magni. Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Safe travels.
Voltando pra casa, então. Que rolezinho, hein?
I think you may have punctured poor Magni's heart back there.
What can I say? Not the first, and it will not be the last.
I name you Randvi, slayer of bandits and breaker of hearts.
I will sound it with pride. Sunniva described this tower for me. A desolate yet peaceful place. I am eager to see it.
After a full day of action, finally you wish to calm down.
I've had my fill of adventure. Time for a little rest. I was wondering something. You and Soma. Was there something more to your bond? You spoke of her with a particular shine in your eyes.
We grew very close, very quickly. Is that what you mean?
Ciúmes.
No, I mean... Did something happen between you two?
What sort of question is that?
An innocent one. Innocent as a newborn babe.
Nothing happened between us. That is my answer.
I find that disappointing. If I were you, I might have tested the waters.
Esses
Eivor,
dois.
entangled by a hardy Jarlskona as she leads her arm. Look there! That must be the tower. Take the bridge. Just as beautiful as Sunniva's stories tell. Can you imagine how it looked when it was first built, hundreds of winters ago? Sometimes when looking at a map, I imagine little people in their little armies, traversing the land. And now, staring at these ruins, I imagine people of old, how they lived, never knowing what would become of their monuments.
You have a fertile imagination.
I want a view from the top. Shall we?
Lead on.
Vamos lá, então.
Keep up!
Mind where you put your fingers. These stones are old and weathered. You climb well for one who folds maps.
You jest, but I have raised the frames of longhouses and hammered the ribs of longships. My hands are calloused from hard work.
É, ué, uma viking. Respeita. Pra onde você vai, fia? Subir mais?
Well, well. Look at this.
E agora, e agora? E agora, hein?
A stunning view. It reminds me of my early years in Norway. How I used to climb the hills beyond the wood.
You have an adventurous heart. I hardly see it behind the table, but now I've watched you scale a tower in furs, soaking wet.
I was rowdy in my youth. Hunting, sailing, I was a wildling of the open air before I became this staunch and stoic woman. Married off in service of peace between two clans. A noble and worthy role, but not one I had ever imagined for myself.
You would have made a fine wandering warrior. A Jomsvikinger, free to come and go as you pleased.
I think so too. It may be we would have sailed together over the open seas, raiding or traveling.
Or faced each other on the field of battle. Without your marriage to Sigurd to secure peace, our clans might still be at war.
True. Very true. Thank you for today. Every bit of it has been a dream
Acho que não vai rolar, não.
and I'm not keen to wake.
Then don't. We can stay here as long as you like.
Yes.
Oh, rolou.
What was that?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. I got away from myself.
No need to apologize.
Sigurd is your brother, and I have put you in a very difficult position. The heart does not do politics like the head.
It may be the meat, it may be the air, but there's no need to apologize.
I am sober enough. But the truth of it is, I have felt this way for some time.
Eu sei, eu li a carta.
I care for you, Eivor.
That is comforting to hear. I have long felt the same way, but I banished the thought that this would ever happen.
Many times I wished to tell you. Wished to say what was in my heart and what I desired, but duty kept me from it.
Say all you like.
Today has meant so much. We rode, we fought, we drank, we laughed. You showed me your world. Not in words, but deeds.
Deeds are more direct than words.
Eita. Rapaziada. Parece que botamos um chifre no nosso irmão. Um chifre bem grande. Nossa, vai dar merda isso. Vai dar merda, vai dar merda. Muita merda.
Andrei? Must have returned to the settlement.
Desvalorizada. Nunca desvaloriza uma mulher, senão, né?
Triple Gate of London.
I beg patience, all. We'll have this wreck cleaned up in no time. Keep it steady, huh? Here, love. Hey, bear up, Master Ame. You'll be on your way shortly, huh?
Something of a shepherd, aren't you?
It can feel that way, aye. Can I help you with something?
Who governs this burr? I would like to speak with him, if I can.
Ah, the Governor Trigger. Good and fair Dane come to London 4 years back.
Trigger!
Aye, most hours of the day you can find him at the old villa, dealing with all manner in Avery. Stow!
Qual tipo?
Once his cut of the summer harvest. Shit, Carl. Huh? What's the holdup?
We're talking.
Gentlemen, the farmers of Mercia have paid their burden already. If Avgos wants more, he can petition for it.
Petition for it? Well, you can tell that old mud merchant. And if he wants his apple, he can bob for it.
Belongs to Master Ame, sir.
Bob for it!
That is filthy.
Bob for it!
Nossa senhora.
Is this kind of noise coming to London?
Now, we've a quiet day once in a great while. Try not to kill anyone, eh?
I'll wear your face as a skull cap, Stowe.
Watch your head there.
Eyes.
Fácil demais.
God in heaven, you fight like the devil's stolen your bread.
You give some hard knocks yourself.
Road, be a good lad and prick the names of those that pay their food tax, will you? Right then. You've some dealings with Governor Trigger, was that it?
I will have dealings with any who can deliver fair friendship with my Raven clan. If that is you, then all the better.
Ah, no. Trigger's your fellow. I'm the Shire Reeve of London's westerly half. I keep things ordered and fair.
Shire Reeve is not a name that rides easy on the tongue.
Reeve's my title, sorry. Stow's my name. Stow of London.
Take me to your governor, Stowe. He sounds like a man worth knowing.
Right then. Station filled, flock shepherded, and off to Trigger we go.
Acho que nos últimos missões aí só vem aparecendo
What
os
can I call
casalzinhos.
you? Humbler of thugs? Dane Hammer?
I am Eivor of the Raven clan. We have a settlement to the north, just off the River Neen.
Well, I owe you a great debt, Eivor. You're a worthy ally.
So, this is London, a city built by giants.
So they say. She's an old place, surly as they come. But there's a mystery here I quite adore. I was raised here, in fact. Learned the scriptures of Christ's apostles in Lundenwich. I was Saxon Borough, just past the western walls.
You're not a priest, are you?
No. No, I was raised by them. And for a penniless bastard, I turned out pretty well.
A penniless bastard, and now London's fearless Reeve.
Well, it's Trigger who saw something in me. He judges not the circumstance of my birth. His two hands, left and right, on me and a Dane-born soldier, Erke. Erke's an orphan of the last Viking who was put down in London for a season. 2 or 3 years back now, it must have been. It's through Trigger I met Erke, and now we Reeves walk the city like parents looking after our children. A native son and an imported Dane. See, London's a city built of many pieces. Wait. Something's wrong.
Iron on the air. This blood is fresh.
These were good men. What's happened here?
Nossa. Morreu uma galerinha, hein? Caraca.
God, no. No.
It took 3 arrows to kill him. The next 12 were an insult.
O Lord, deliver these men with the light of thy countenance visiteth and shines upon them.
You've no need for outsiders, Stowe. It's a
Esse
private
cara
matter.
perdeu a
There's no
cabeça.
cause to be leery. Eivor had my back in a brawl at Cripplegate. More thugs from the garrison.
You must be a real broker to hold your own against those shithugs. It's time to fetter those men, Stowe. It can't go on like this.
É o corpo.
It's a serious attack. Were they after you as well?
Now that's a fine question, isn't it?
You must be Erke, London's second Reeve.
É o cara que citou, cara.
Son, yes I am. Are you telling me this gut bucket called me second Reeve?
First in the Eastborough, and a man I trust with my life.
Stowe's never been a good judge of character.
Erke, this is Eivor. He came to meet with Trigger, to seal the bonds of friendship with his clan.
He would have welcomed you heartily. He was a trusting man, and I got him here.
Have you found anything?
I just arrived. The killers left a letter on the body there.
I'll have a look around.
Caraca, velho. Nossa, os caras foram sanguinários.
They must have been known to him. Well enough to get close without suspicion.
Good and holy Christ, that could be most anyone. He governed this burg. Oh dear.
This letter. Someone wanted us to see it. From Rome went an order of heretics who worshipped the relics of a time before Christ.
Erke, this was the letter he told us about. Said it contained fearful news about London.
It warns of 3 such heathens who have infiltrated London. His killers, I expect.
Olha, a gente vai investigar. Pô, é da hora esse sistema.
Yes. The old man had a wandering hand, and I
Didn't know.
A barber surgeon's tools. Sharp and precise for easy butchery. Must have been what was used to free Trigger's head from his neck.
besides enough blood to repaint the city's faded bricks.
Nossa, eles decapitaram um monte de gente, não foi só o líder. Carta para Uba. Uba, meu comandante, meus amigos. Espero que esteja de bom humor nesse clima ameno, enquanto Luda nunca fique tão fria quanto a Noruega. Chove aqui quase todo dia, eu me sinto tão gelado e cinzento quanto um peixe. Uma afecção comum pelo que eu ouvi. Ainda assim, os muros continuam firmes. Não sinto falta de fazer incursões. Agora estou pronto para deixar ao lado das minhas glórias e começar a provar das rameiras da cidade. Se você se cansar de dormir em barcos ou de ter Ivar no seu pescoço como um nó enforcado, sempre haverá um trono aqui para você. Seu irmão de armas, Tiger. Olha, ele conhecia os irmãos de Ragnar. Os filhos ou os irmãos? Os filhos de Ragnar. Lothbrok.
3 sets of footprints leave. 2 average and 1 massive.
Será que tem alguma coisa aqui fora? Acho que não, né? Talvez outra que seja falar com ele.
I can't make head or foot of all this. I just can't.
Look at us, sitting on our laurels while Eivor does all the work.
O cara chatão, esse cara aí também, tipo, chegou um cara novo aí. Não vou dar papo pra ele, não. O que tá faltando? Não sei o que tá faltando. Aqui eu já vi. Aqui eu já vi. Nossa, eu devo estar muito cego, tá? Meu Deus! 10 anos depois. Ah, lá em cima. Nossa, como que eu vou tirar aquilo de lá? Será que dá pra subir por aqui? Não dá.
I do not envy this man's death. Hang on. There's something in his hand. This was not Trigger's seal?
No, it looks Roman in origin. Must have been on a ladder he opened.
It must have been significant to this god for him to grasp it even in death.
Mayhaps it's what got him killed.
I think I have a clear idea of what happened here. Trigger was shot where he sat. Probably as he read the letter. One of his guards grabbed the seal and tried to escape. He didn't make it. A second killer found him first. He met his end at the noose, lifted by the bigger man. A third attacker took his eyes, then came for Trigger's head. Symbolic, maybe. Headless leader, eyeless guards. The killers were without fear. This kill was a message. Their footprints leave together, 3 sets, heading back to the courtyard. The letter mentions 3 heretics, named only by Manicus. The Leech, the Arrow, the Compass. Signed by someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Poor fellow soldier. Odd name.
3 names, 3 killers, as you said.
Baldersack. It could be anyone in London.
Que massa, hein?
Who can we trust?
Bem Batman isso
Only
aí.
the people in this room, I fear.
Even that would be unwise, until we know more.
The Arrow is described as a pugnacious Dane invader. That describes too many in London.
The Leeds hails from Wessex. London is home to many of them as well.
And the Compass, a Frankish captain.
Less common, but no face comes to mind.
What is this symbol here?
I recognize that from the Mithraic temple. I passed it on the way here.
O que é o templo?
Mithraic temple. Is that a church?
A church? Heavens, no. Mithras was a pagan idea. A so-called god beloved by the ancient soldiers that built this city. Our city is overrun with cowards. We may be next to fall if we don't resolve this sick fermentation of hate.
I've told you, this city answers to blood and power. We should serve as such.
I can't leave him like this. I need to.
We'll get the church to see to it, Stowe.
No. No, it should be me. I must ready him for judgment.
I understand. Only get some air from time to time. It reeks in here. Shall we, Broga?
Pessoa terrível. O tipo.
To arms! Defend Trigger!
Well, now the locals have caught a whiff of this fatted mess. The temple is
Vamos lá então. Encontre a entrada do templo. Eu tenho que aprender a pescar. Não vi que dá pra pescar.
Stowe seems a good man. We'll trust his word. The temple of Mithras. Well guarded for technical rules. We need to find the entrance.
A entrada? Tá em algum lugar por aqui. Nossa. Tá me lembrando esses lugares, essa cidade em específico? Olha só. Tá me lembrando Assassin's Creed 1. As cidades árabes. Ah, é aqui, ó. Ah, certeza que tá ali.
This place is heavily guarded.
Ninguém viu? Acho que viram. O cara me vê, mano. Eu não vejo ele. Beleza. Cadê o cara? Caiu. Eita! Acho que é por aqui, hein? Só vamos.
Tools for a surgeon, finely crafted. Like we found in the villa. And there's a letter here, arranging payment to a blacksmith.
Isso é suspeito. Ué, alguém assoviando aqui dentro. Acho que eu tô indo pegar aquele baú. O que temos aqui?
Messages between the Leech and the Compass. Healing, gutting. The Leech is a strange one, but the Compass calls the strikes.
Olha só, foi tudo orquestrado. Ordem da bússola. Liberte o Antiquaderon. Que nossas origens deploráveis sejam conhecidas. Que nossas tarefas grandiosas seja declarada. Que fiquem claras as nossas lealdades. Que o Pai da compreensão nos guie. Que a Mãe da sabedoria nos inspire. Que a voz sagrada enche os nossos olhos de coração e audácia. Que o Pai da compreensão nos guie. São templários. Anciões. Da Ordem dos Anciões.
The Compass holds sway over the others. He has ordered the arrow to recruit archers in a market to the west. Worth a visit.
Beleza. Achamos. Parece que a gente vai eliminar alguns anciões.
I've got enough to go on for now. Arcade and stone will see all this. I see more bloodshed in London's future. At least soon it will feast.
Aqui é pertinho, dá pra ir. Sem cavalo. Até a musiquinha me lembra dessa cidade, me lembra dessas Creed. Olha, tem um coliseu aqui. Caraca.
It's worth knocking on a few doors, that's all I'm saying.
Trigger wasn't killed because you want to plant a few trees and fix a few roofs in London.
Looks less like a meal for crows in here.
Hey, what? You bring good findings, I hope?
A few sheets of vellum. Notes between members of a secret society. The Order of the Ancients, they are called.
Order of the Ancients? Doesn't sound any bells in this head. What's the purpose?
That would take some time to explain. But know this, that I am here to kill them. In London, it seems the Compass is the head. The arrow and the leech are his hands.
Pet names and secret orders. What a crock. Do we know anything we can act on?
The arrow is a Dane who has seen his share of battle. His name suggests he is an archer.
I'd bet my knuckles he's the one sowing discord among the Danes that shelter in London.
If it were me, I'd hide among my ranks, surrounded by other fighting men.
The arrow has orders from the Compass to recruit soldiers at a market in the west.
I know the very place.
The leech has need of flesh. Been looking for thralls, though I cannot say why.
We found a number of dead down by the quays lately, but not thralls alone. Some of the missing we find again in several places, cut to pieces.
Good lord, Erke.
The compass is a mystery. He is mentioned often, but there's little to go on.
Said he was a Frankish captain, did you? To find him, we'd have to mark the ships that came and went along the Thames.
Captains are a transient sort. It may be he's far away, keeping quiet.
That may be, but would he scream if we cut off his hands?
Oh, you've a filthy mind for strategy.
You killed the arrow and the leech.
Foi inteligente demais, velho. Nossa.
Let the compass come to us. Let us not waste any more time. We'll find the arrow and the leech. Killing both should drag the compass back into port. Stowe, I will catch you at the Western Market.
Count on it.
And I'll make for the quays. There's another few bodies there to fish out of the muck.
It could be the leech is back at work.
God be with us, friends. Go in his name, and be protected by him.
Vamos caçar, caçar, caçar.